Hey, welcome back. Reading some more Spider-Man. Well, welcome back to the channel, Heroes for Hire Comic Club. We're going to do another new comic book review, a new number one issue review. We're going to do Aliens versus Avengers. I got to tell you, it's pretty good. It's we open up. First, I'll tell you who it's by. I'll tell you everybody involved. Let's read the credits. Fine. The credit page kind of goes a little into the middle of it. Yes, here we go. The writer is Jonathan Hickman, who's been writing Ultimate Spider-Man, and he has been writing the Wolverine Revenge, and he wrote the X-Men when they were on Krakoa. But it's written by him, Jonathan Hickman. Artist is Esad Ravik. Color artist is Ivy Savorsina. Can't say that. And the letter is Corey Pettit. And that Ravik did the cover for this one. I wasn't saying that name right, but I'm not good at some of these names. Anyway, when it opens up, we're in space they're near like a black hole or like the event horizon. The ad for the new Alien movie. I haven't seen it yet. I hope to see it soon. And it, next page you go where you go. They have they got this Cree subject. He's like being tested on, like they're experimenting on him. He's a Cree warrior. And then you see that it's two of they look like Chiar aliens. Remember the X-Men fought, and I think Professor X married one of them. And they're talking about how this host failed. They were shocked. It's like got the little xenomorph down here. See, host didn't take or something. And they're talking about how they experimented on some scrolls, but they don't have a home where they're wanting to see these alien xenomorphs throughout the galaxy and planets. And they get an alert that they're having somebody in attack formation, and it's the Wakandans. And if you remember, they had the Galactic Wakandan Empire, so that's still a thing going on. And so they go in like attacking, and they bust down the door. It's T'Challa and his son, and they're like a raiding party, and they have to fight these aliens off. Great splash pages fighting some of these xenomorphs, and they're after something. So they catch these Shi'ar, and they find out that one of the targets was Earth, and they're already too late because see they're near the event horizon of a black hole, so time dilates different. If you've seen that movie Interstellar, you know what I'm talking about. It's like you could be there for 5 minutes, but it could be 5 years back on Earth, or 10 years, or 20 years, whatever. And they find out that one of the main targets is Earth. He's like, well, we're already too late in the time dilation, and it's already going to be there. He finds out this thing's not even a Shi'ar. Look, he rips its fake wig off thing. It looks like their hair, always look like a bird people or whatever. And he's a synthetic being like Bishop was in Aliens, or the first movie. The other guy, I can't remember his name, but so and he's like, the guy says, "You're not even Shi'ar. You're not even living at all. You're just a machine." And he says, "Just a machine, tisk. Treat me, do I not bleed?" And then T'Challa says, "Well, let's see." And he cuts the thing's head off. Says, "Bring the head with me." So that's what he thought of that little android. So they're already too late to get back to Earth. So we flash forward to Earth, and he talks about how these things sent these probes out with like four queens in it. You see them circling Earth, and they got these eggs. They had these people that's already been, impregnated or whatever with an alien, with a face hugger, and so they're ready to burst out of the chest, and they put them in suspended animation and froze them or whatever. They put them in these pods. They shoot them out in the most densely populated areas on Earth, for maximum effect. And they talk about how it only takes like an hour for one of them to gestate and grow full grown. And so they're going to have and it shows like humans trying to fight back, not successful. It's like a infestation. These aliens show up, and it says that the X-Men decided to leave Krakoa and go to Mars because they thought the Earth was lost. Like Atlantis is gone, Atli- Atlian, the floating moon city, they took it over to where the Inhumans are at. But Apocalypse decided to stay and fight. It looks like he may have died. Went out in a fight. Then you go to this. They talk about there's a city. The only one human city. I mean, even Wakanda fell, but this human city was like a stronghold in the ruins of America. It says, and the old man named of Wayland. It says like a prophet of doom. The old man of Wayland knew, and he was ready for him. So they've been holding out, and you see older, kind of older Carol Danvers talking to Bruce Banner. Old, they still have their powers, right? But he doesn't know how long he's going to live, and he's talking about how he's waiting on her to come back. Says she hasn't come back yet, and you find out who he's talking about. He's talking about Reed Richards' daughter, and he talks about Reed Richards and Sue Storm, Johnny Storm, Ben Grimm, and Reed Richards' son all died. She's the last Richards left, and he's worried about her because she went on this mission. And then here she's coming back. You see, like Carol's still got the Captain Marvel, and they're talking about this is going to be a tomb or tomb. Then the Hulk comes out with Miles. They save her. She's coming back. They find out she's back. She's being chased by a xenomorph. They get back. And she's says she's got a great artwork in this, great interior art and cover art. She gets back, and she comes back with an egg, one of these eggs. She says, "I think I can." We tried to stop it at the period of when the facehuggers get on somebody, but when it gets on somebody, they're already dead, so it doesn't matter, right? I guess I'm spoiling a lot of this. I better shut up. Anyway, she's thinking about maybe a virus they can run. I don't want to spoil the whole thing for you, but it's got like a twist ending. I'm not going to spoil the rest of it for you, but like, and I think Captain America and Iron Man show up maybe in the next issue because of what it says on the back page. Um, but yeah, it's like they're in a dire situation. It's like we got to get off now. They're like it's either make a virus or we got to get off this planet or we're all going to die and the human race will be wiped out. So they have that decision to make, and I like it so far. You got like older, mature, like Miles Morales and elderly Bruce Banner and Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel, and I can't wait to see what Captain Iron Man come into it. That'll be kind of cool. And there's a real cool ending. I don't want to spoil all of it with Miles and everything. And it's really I love the way they wrote it. It's very good. I had high hope for this, and I wasn't disappointed. I can't wait for the second issue of this. I think it's going to be pretty great. I mean, Aliens and the Avengers. I mean, take my money now. I'll just give you all of it. I mean, it's a great story. Jonathan Hickman's a great writer. So they put one of their top guys on. I wish they would put one of their top guys on Amazing Spider-Man, or maybe Immortal Thor or something like that. But I don't know. I don't know how to quit. I question some of what Marvel's doing, but I don't question this. Sometimes they do. Like I said, it's getting harder to find stuff Marvel DC that really hits on it. DC's got World's Finest right now, which is probably my favorite they have. I wasn't really interested in the Absolute Power. I'm tired of like all those tie-ins and all these big events. Okay, you haven't made Marvel. You haven't made a good event since Civil War. Admit it. Admit it. Anyway, highly recommend this comic. You need to check this out. If you're a fan of Aliens, Avengers, or just a fan of cool like sci-fi comics, you're gonna really love this comic. Trust me. I wouldn't lie to you. I mean, I'm a good BSer, but I try to be honest with what I feel about comics. I told you the other day I didn't like the Deadpool team up one, but I think this one's great. I really do, and I think you should at least check it out. And I hope this helped. And thank you for watching. And if you do like these videos, please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. It will help me out. I'm just starting out. I've grown a lot in the last 2 weeks. Got like 73 subscribers right now, hoping to get more. And you can also check me out on Whatnot. I have sales at noon Eastern every Sunday. My username on there is Ghost of Tom Joad 76, and that is also my username on Instagram. You can follow me there. And we have a comic book group. This channel has a comic book group on Facebook called Heroes for Hire Comic Club, just like this channel. And I guess that's it for now. So until next time, true believers, Excelsior.